Good evening, and thank you for joining me. I'm gonna play probably two, maybe three games of League of Legends for the night, and then I'll be off. And I might not be able to make tomorrow's session as I've got a couple of things to do. And then I should be back on Friday, and then I'll be busy over the weekend as well. Actually, I might be on Friday. It depends. It's a long weekend, so I might actually be doing some stuff for the family. And then I'll be back to it on the Monday. So the normal schedule then, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sometimes I'll be doing Tuesdays, and Thursdays are kind of a up in the air sort of thing at this point in time. Cool, so let's get into it. One thing I forgot to do. Hi! There we go. Before I get too excited, let's actually make sure that my face check is on so that I know whether or not I should or should not be dodging. Definitely helps. Okay, cool. So face check should be up and running now. If I just, I'm gonna do another window capture for it because it's not capturing the correct one. Um, Window capture. Huh, that's it. So it should be working. I don't know why it's not working. Then let's actually get rid of that because that should already be in here. Yeah. Okay, cool. So that is. That's just not appropriately sized. Okay, interesting. So it didn't seem to like that. Wow, wait, that really doesn't like this extension. Interesting. Wow, it's gone to the point of literally like blaring the entire thing out, and I can't seem to be able to pull it into a actual visible window for you guys. That's pretty cringe then. Okay, I guess I'm not doing that until that actually decides to work at some stage. I can't do that. Yeah, okay, well then if that's the case, then I have face check and I'll use face check, but no one will get to see my face check. So yeah, that's the thing. Um so just to try to prove the theory, I'm gonna go bot and we'll see how we go. Because it seems to be that I can go top and as much as I can do well and blow people up, at the end of the day, maining Shen, I'm still reliant on someone else to actually carry. Whereas and my ADs are usually the ones who are feeding pretty heavily. So it's gone to show that as long as I go AD and I don't feed and I still pick up kills, then generally we seem to do okay and we win. Which is kind of sad, considering AD is kind of my least preferred role. But it seems to be the most feedy role in um, this era. So yeah, in the interim, let's see. I've got to contact someone. So whilst this is taking its time. Um, Interesting. How do I get my hands on that actually? Because that'd be a handy tool. I like that. So the team stats are silver, gold, silver, silver, silver. So I'm gonna admit I am one of those silvers at this current point in time. However, top pick is generally, yeah, so silver 4 and then gold 4. So the mid is gold 4. Hopefully she can perform. Apparently they've played a lot of games of Ari, so that's reassuring. Their main is mid. So it looks like top and jungle got shifted. So the Swain pick's interesting. That's gonna be annoying. I think, yeah, like I'll definitely go Jin, considering there was a game the other day that I played Darius, and even though I did relatively well, the Jin was just able to kite me. Yeah, so that Morgana against me is going to be kind of annoying. The Lux is nice, but yeah, as much as the Lux is nice, it's not really a Morgana. And then that spell shield's going to be particularly annoying, particularly for my W. Yeah, your current history says otherwise. 43, 43, 50, 57, 57. Yeah, so these two are anchors essentially. Um, I mean, so long as they're comfortable into that matchup, I'm going to have a bit of a rough matchup with this Morgana and MF. That is a lot of CC. And then we're shifting into a Yi. So, I mean, relatively, the CC that we provide isn't as strong as the CC that they're about to pull out, so it may be quite difficult for us. So we're really riding on a whim here. But we'll see how it goes. So these dynamic volley buttons don't seem to work. That's kind of annoying. Still getting used to all these overlays and such on Twitch, and then I've also got to look at getting some bots on my channel as well so that I can prevent those people that spam. What are all these just random people within the users? They don't actually watch, but they're just there. Hmm. So odd. Oh well. Um,
Our
yeah, like I
performance.
said, still getting used to Twitch and the way that it streams everything. Um, yeah, so I don't think I'm going to be getting any considerable kills early, and I need to play dangerously safe. So I'm going to grab my coal and just try to farm.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
I swear each performance is the last, but I die
So
every
we'll get into
time.
jungle. We'll throw down a ward
30
just so
seconds
that if
until
they
the
do
minions
choose to
spawn.
try to counter us, then
You're right. If you think you're in my league. You'd like to play with me,
yeah, cool. And then we'll go down into Tribush.
you know the game.
The world is cruel. It doesn't have
So
to
as
be.
much as that sucks that we miss out on our whoa, what
That's
is that?
right.
Shadow
If you
effect
think
that was
you're in
there.
my league.
Minions have
Yeah, so as
spawned.
much as it sucks that we miss out on our stealth ward early, it means that at least if they try to take his red, they can't. Well, we'll see. So we can at least choose to make a decision around that.
Orchestrate death. Each bullet will be a dance. There is art here, waiting. Three. If I keep getting interrupted, how can I be expected to work?
First blood.
You inspire me. Yes, the gun is ironic.
The range is real. The level 2 is also real.
I am pure. My work is pure. You shall transcend. Places, please.
Wow. So that's annoying. Um,
I am at my best only during the performance.
so They Yi knows how to play, and Nunu is very slow clear, so I guess to be expected. And she really needed to get that auto off in order to make that truly worth the trade. Um, so again, rough game bot.
Wonderful. Smile. Everyone is watching. Art must exist beyond reason. This passion compels me.
Seriously, that landed?
My work
That's some bullshit.
asks questions. It never has answers.
What the fuck? That range is so dumb. That needs to be straight up nerf.
Art should terrify.
And she really needs to sit there and actually look after that. What is this Nunu doing? Okay, so he's got 2 kills, but he's off elsewhere. I have not seen him once this game. And they're always pushed. Considering they're pretty fucking fed now. They're pushed and they're really low.
I will not suffer this ugliness. Sublime.
An ally has been slain.
And he'll go into a lane and feed it.
Has been slain.
Yeah.
Enemy
And he could have come bot and actually done something to prevent this hell.
Everyone wears a mask. I just chose to create my own.
An ally has been slain.
Three. The ecstasy of opening night.
Thou must suffer.
Yeah, now that it's pushed, what the fuck?
Famous. You will learn what beauty truly is. My clients expect the best.
He left, and they clearly came back to push. And now he's gonna feed it. Wow. Yeah, this is bronze. Bronze in a nutshell.
Blood came in more colors.
Some fucking bad decisions from him. Walks off, they push back into lane, he just keeps on walking away. And then he comes into lane, and then tries to start on her, walks under turret, and she clearly just
My clients,
snares him.
victims. Smiles, everyone. Smiles.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
It is only when the gun fires that I fly. I must wait until the composition is perfect. I They're puppets. I pull their strings, and then they dance.
Should have come way earlier.
No poet's words could match my craft.
An enemy has been slain.
Happiness is a warm gun. Places, everyone, places.
Okay, just clear up all my wave. Thank you. 'Cause I didn't need any of that.
Delightful moment
Your
before the
turret has
curtain
been
comes up.
destroyed. An ally has been slain.
The mask on my face. Watch my puppets dance.
Turret plating will fall soon.
My theater is the mind.
An ally has been slain.
Death should never be quick. It should be an opera. Bliss comes only in a moment.
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
I shall choreograph this affair.
You have been slain. Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed.
This performance needs more jazz.
An ally has been slain.
I am misunderstood. Beauty.
Killing spree. Enemy double kill.
Yeah, fuck that.
I am a singer without a voice.
Is unstoppable.
Yeah, this jungle's fucked our entire game.
I can't live without the euphoria of performance.
An ally has been slain.
My critics are usually short-lived. In Carnage, I bleed like a flower.
Enemy is dominated.
The show.
Shut down.
Behind every mask is another mask.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Your people mistake loudness for import. They're gonna live until they die. They will dance. They will sing. They will die. I have risen from the filth and muck. I am the lotus blossom.
Ally has been slain.
Perfection isn't good enough.
An ally has been slain.
Your life has no value.
Ally has been slain.
That delightful moment before the curtain goes up. I cannot be good. I must be perfection. I serve a discerning friend. You inspire me. is certain, but killing doesn't have to be ugly. There is nothing for me but this.
An enemy has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
My audience awaits. Through my work, you shall transcend. I want to feel everything. The gun makes it so I do. Smile. Everyone is
I don't know why he went that way, because she would have gone the other way, back here.
If I get this outfit dirty, I'm going to be so annoyed.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put down some wards. Honestly, this is starting to get pretty scary.
I have risen from the filth and muck. I am the lotus blossom. I am beauty.
An enemy has been slain.
I envy silence because I must be known.
You have slain an enemy.
Costume, some makeup, a spray of blood.
Has been slain.
But if that's the case, I'm just gonna CS. We do need that dragon there.
Symmetry is so boring. This passion compels me. The trigger on a loaded weapon, it whispers for us to act. What? There is armor waiting. The ecstasy of killing. That delightful moment before the curtain goes up. I've outdone myself this time. What? In carnage, I bloom like a flower in the dawn. Sometimes silence is loud. The work is what matters.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
I wonder what they think when they see me. It is the performance that kills.
Get pinks and sweepers. Yeah, I doubt that's really gonna do much at this point in time. I can't really do that. I can do pinks, I just can't do sweepers. I swear, this jungler is just intentionally feeding at this stage.
Art is worth the pain.
I don't know what's going through his head, but it isn't smart, whatever it is.
Only to the audience do I show my true face.
And this Jace isn't going to be able to do much against him.
I feel inspired. Art requires a certain cruelty.
Has been slain.
It's very simple, and I shoot, then dance.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
You will be poetry.
Enemy rampage. An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Yeah, as much as I can push, but it's looking pretty scary.
Each
Your
moment
turret has
is a
been
piece of my
destroyed.
soul. Each shot is a piece of me.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
This art is a compulsion. I cannot resist it.
Has been slain. Ally has been slain.
Until they stop me, I will keep going.
Shut down.
That's what he gets for taking around in that jungle.
And screams, ebb and flow.
I need some proper move speed.
Will touch your heart. Every element must be in place.
Considering that style where our jungler is just a
filth and
potato, yeah, it still is a potato. Trying to pull back from that has been a long and arduous journey.
an icon doesn't have
Much
to
longer and
explain.
much more arduous than it should have been, in my opinion. Yeah, that's gonna be a push up there.
Your inhibitor is respawning soon.
Divine. Breathe in the atmosphere. The end is important enough.
And of course Baron's gone, so I don't know why they all came bot for that.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, and then Nunu's up there to feed, because, you know, he's 310 already and he needs to go
Performance. But
311
I need that feeling.
to finish off the job. It's one of those games.
You will perform. You inspire me. It's so difficult to
You
work
would.
under these conditions.
What wasted that siege? Could totally use that CS.
How can we make this
That would have been
fresh?
nice to get that pick though.
Your inhibitor is respawning soon.
You shall transcend. What sweet sadness is killing.
Yeah, let's push this up. I missed it.
Ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
The composition needs something.
Yeah, fuck that.
I am a slave to this passion. That delightful moment before the curtain goes up.
No, I don't have time. I have to be here for this one.
Justifies all actions.
You don't have vision. Please don't. Please don't. Thank you. See, it's that shit that fucking makes us lose. Need to leave. Don't let him fuck you up.
Rampage. Rampage. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
And then obviously our base just gets totaled because everyone's too busy trying to chase kills.
I
Runs.
swear each performance is the last, but I lie every time. The world is cruel. It doesn't have to be ugly.
So she's obviously still a concern for me at this point in time. Well, for all of us, if that ult pops off, then we're kind of fucked.
You will know what beauty truly is. If I keep getting interrupted, how can I be expected to work?
Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
Yes, the gun is ironic.
Yeah, this Baron Cole is probably going to be the one that makes or breaks this game at the
My
moment.
work is pure.
Whoa, big plays.
Fabulous. I am at my best only during the performance. Smile. Everyone is watching. I was
An
paid
enemy
to
has
put
been
on
slain.
a show. Action.
Your turret has been destroyed.
This is your curtain call.
Your team has destroyed an
I
inhibitor.
like a violent competition.
Why was she positioned there? I don't know. That's GG.
Ally has been slain.
Everyone wears a mask. I just chose to create my own. The ecstasy of opening night. Two, two, three. My clients expect carnage. I bloom like a flower in dawn. This would be easier.
Yeah, I feel like I definitely need this GA at this point. It's way too risky to not have it. Oh, I also don't want to be pushed up this far without a team behind me.
I provide catharsis for my clients and my victims. It is only
Wow.
fires that I
An enemy has been slain. Rampage.
I think we win. Yeah, actually, they throw. GG. I just had to play super fucking safe.
Victory!
My god, that was a pain in the ass though. That should not have been that hard. Uh, I'll give that to Jace. There was some good power spikes. He was essentially he and Ari actually were the reason we won that. Because that Nunu was fucking shocking. Uh, yeah, of course. Yeah, Silver don't know how to end games, pretty much. But yeah, it was also well, it was partly his greed, but it was also their ADC kept dispositioning, whereas I was staying extremely safe. I'll admit I got picked here and there, but at the start it was just because we were getting bullied. The jungle sat in our lane, and then the bot was obviously an MF Morgana, so the silly damage from her Q, and then the Q range was pretty damn dumb too. And then the constant harass from Morgana's pool was also annoying. Um, so to be honest, I reckon we did half decent down bot considering our situation. It was just a matter of us playing ridiculously safe until they made mistakes. Nine kills and 18 assists before 15 minutes. That's crazy. Yeah, team didn't take a single herald. Like a wrecking ball, you if your priority straight, you did damage to turrets this game. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Let's have a look at the damage to turrets. Yeah, see, got my priority straight indeed. So that's the thing. Whilst my team are off hunting kills, I will always try to focus objectives because I'm an objective-driven player. As much as you'll see here, my stats for damage dealt aren't the best. That's because during those team fights where we're diving on the turret, I'm trying to clear the turret so our team doesn't get wiped by the turret. So yeah, trying to get those turrets label gold and open up the map. That's what matters. Oh, but yeah, that game was a lot harder than it should have been, to be fully honest. Oh, I'm so glad I had that Ari and that Jace. 8316. Yeah, once Jace gets into like out of lane and he can actually start gimp bashing little children, then he's pretty strong and he gets a massive power spike. But the issue is that until he gets to that stage, he's just a little feeder. Just a little feeder. Yeah, like I said, that shouldn't have gone like that, to be fully honest. They should have won. But again, this is silver elo. Yeah, if you're there, Matt, I'd love to, sorry, if you're there, Krivy, I'd love to know, to set up the Nightbot and also how to set up the proper, like, follow business, because, I tried adding something that had, like, follow overlays, like the dynamic follow buttons, but couldn't seem to get it working. And I guess that's also because I haven't really spent that much time looking at it. I'm sure if I spent enough time, I can get it working, but these days, the time I spend debugging and creating or fixing stuff is usually at work, and then after work, I'm pretty blown. I used to be a lot more creative in my spare time doing Unity stuff, but that's because usually at work I was doing very non-creative stuff. Where we got one dragon, and the enemy team got two heralds, four dragons, and then two elder dragons. They also got two barons. Yet somehow we ended up with more damage dealt and then almost 1k more gold. There was 89 to 88. And then we had more kills, less deaths, and more assists. Yeah, so that's where we came in. Our team was actually collaborating and we were catching them off. So we were actually sticking as 5. So when they threw 2 or 3 at us, we were able to clean them up. Yeah, I just played super duper safe. And then the moment it came to a fight, I just PP and then run away, and then PP and then run away. That's to be expected from Jin. Honestly, my ult didn't really do that much during that encounter. Sorry, during that match. Could have done a lot more, but honestly, it was not worth it. It was way too risky. Some situations I would just be caught off guard. That year was a scary force to be reckoned with. Particularly when I tried to do that bait in bot lane on the second turret, considering we had a first turret. And then he just, like, heals me and then sets me down to like 10% HP off that one Q. That was some dumb damage. Interesting. Did he have his mythic? I think, oh, no, he had his mythic, the Duskblade, yeah. Yeah. Interesting that he chose the Duskblade though. That gives him invis, but doesn't really give him the defense. So as much as he can be invis, if he gets stunned, that is his main counter. A strong stun will just delete a you, and then he becomes useless. Well, well, that was that game. I think I've got time for one more, and then I'm out. And yes, for real this time. I'm not joking. For real, real. So I guess let's have a look into how we can set up the netbot. Where are you, netbot? Just let me turn you on, and not in a sexual way. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, follow my channel and turn on notifications. Viewers who chat in their first visit are 50% more likely to revisit. No one chats with me though. They all just want to watch that sweet, sweet action. I don't blame them. Where is it? Extensions? Yes, extension. There we go, extension manager, that's the one I wanted. Discovery, see if we can find Nightbot in there. Do you have Nightbot? No, I'm guessing it is something else you have to add in order to get it working. Yeah, Krabby, you there? If you are, then let me know, man. I'd love to set up this bot. Okay, so I'm doubting that this mid will get the chance to play Vex, so I'm just gonna straight up ban that.
See if I care.
That is not fun to verse into. It's unfortunate that I'm first picking AD, but I guess at the end of the day, as long as I play safe. Wow, literally first pick. Yeah, that's the thing.
In carnage,
I wanted to play
bloom
Ez, and Ez is
like a
probably the safer
flower in
pick,
the
but I'll
dawn.
just go with Jhin, honestly. Again, slow start, painful start, but the moment I get to mid to late game, I can start leveraging and hitting a bit harder. Mhm. Okay, so I guess the way in which that works is I go here, click on that. Jingo, can I top? Who is that? The jungle. Okay. Let's get that back span in there.
See if I care.
Okay, so that's not really helping. Let's see if we can switch that up. Okay. It's added as a component. Hmm. Maybe it's part of the channel management. Yeah, let's try that. What are we playing into? A Nocturne. God. Wow. Okay. Wow. Either way, it's gonna be a rough game.
I bloom like a flower in the dawn.
Just the moment he ults, I'm just gonna cringe and try to hide under a turret, as much as that doesn't sound very exciting. um, Given the situation, it's probably my best bet. So, if I do that, does that actually let me... No, it just pops it out. It doesn't actually do... Yeah, it literally doesn't let me use the utility. Why not? Huh. Wow, that is not fun to burst into. That Nautilus is going to be a pain in the ass. Yeah, I'm actually going to take this out. This is kind of bothersome. What's this? The 1660 Ti. What was he selling it for? 630. Yeah. Um, yeah, I'll be in about 30
I
minutes.
will bring them an opera of death.
Love you, sweetheart. I'll see you soon.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
I wonder what they think when they see me.
I mean, if that's the case, I'm just gonna go sit over here in case they decide it's a wise idea to push through try. Kind of a waste of a ward, but again, if we go to clear this and they decide they're going to push in, it's probably best
Minions have spawned.
we have that vision because they've already shown that they're willing to try to invade here. And that also makes me think that their jungler, that Nocturne, is pretty willing to counter this Fiddle. So Fiddle may have a hard early given
Pure.
this
No one is
Nocturne's
pure.
play decision making. Skilled Fiddlesticks, one trick Nocturne, high win rate. The set, it's not looking too different. Yeah, the set's a farmer. Oh wow, that Kate's rating is insane. Yeah, mains Kate, Slayer, unkillable farmer, high win rate, visionary, high damage. Wow.
How lovely!
Please stay away from that, Lux. You already got hooked. We can't afford to have you feed too much.
Composition.
Seriously, that hooked me. Fuck off. And I'm gonna die off of that. Really? How long is that ignite? That should not have done that much to me. That is silly. What the actual fuck?
Each bullet is a song.
Don't get hit by a trap. Q, sorry.
Each bullet is a piece of my soul. Each shot is a piece of me.
been slain.
Through my work, you shall transcend. Death should never be quick. It should be an opera.
An enemy has been slain.
The show never ends!
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
That delightful moment.
Of course he does that much damage. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's armor. Okay.
Which is the lie? The mask on my face. Art is worth the pain.
Okay.
In carnage, I bloom like a flower in the dawn.
You have slain an enemy.
I am misunderstood. Beauty can be evil.
An enemy has been slain.
There is no drama in a peaceful death.
Yeah, let's not let him take me out.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, it's about to turn ugly very
My
quick.
critics are usually short.
Distortion erupt.
It's time to be. He's probably gonna get that dragon out of that.
I am the love
Unless Fiddlesticks is wise and goes on top of that.
and beauty.
But I highly doubt that's gonna happen.
I serve a discerning clientele.
So what are we on? 111, 002, 011, 110. So yeah, he took that kill off of that ignite. That really hurt, by the way. That duration of that ignite should not have lasted that long. That was ridiculous. Yeah, see, if Tryndamere had been paying attention, he could have stopped that dragon from happening. Seriously, you would just take that.
You will learn what beauty truly is. Places, everyone, places.
Yeah, I think it's time we clear.
The gun makes it so I do.
An enemy has been slain.
Three. Is what matters.
Starlight's embrace.
Watch my puppets dance.
Primordial detonation.
I never hurt anyone. It is the performance that kills.
Wow.
I've outdone myself this time. The trigger on a loaded weapon, it whispers for us to act. It's very simple. When I shoot, they dance.
Seriously? What the fuck? That range is so dumb. Clearly I need boots. That shit won't happen with boots.
Perfection isn't good enough.
I need to kill that bitch. Figured.
My genius will be understood eventually.
An ally has been slain.
Have to be ugly.
An ally has been slain. You have slain an enemy.
Sublime.
You have slain an enemy.
Yeah, here it comes.
What sweet sadness is killing.
Should have used that on Wave, honestly. It's kind of wasted. Now she's gonna get all that turret gold.
If I keep
They can get a good slow on here, I reckon I can get a range.
My theater is the mind. Smile. Everyone is watching. Until they stop me, I will keep going.
Double kill.
She has to punish him out of that, otherwise that is so not worth for us.
An enemy has been slain.
Ugliness.
Enemy killing spree. Turret plating will soon fall.
Just hit the turret.
Smiles and screams. I bring both.
Your turret has been destroyed. is unstoppable.
I must wait until the composition is perfect.
Enemy killing spree.
Beauty is pain.
Yeah, it's time for me to get the hell out.
That delightful moment.
Without the vision on, yeah, the jungle's there. Okay, cool. I'm gonna move up then.
They are puppets. I pull their strings, and then they dance.
An enemy has been slain.
1, 3.
Shut down.
Happiness.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your team has destroyed the turret. Shut down.
An icon doesn't have to explain himself.
An ally has been slain.
I honestly expected him to dive on me, not on her. So that means he's in mid. We'll probably lose to the Irelia, to be honest. Yeah.
Like a flower in the dawn. Shall we dance? I have risen from the filth and muck. I am the
Let's
lotus
actually hide. Yeah, there we go.
and beauty.
We need to worry about this dragon. And Rip Herald's still up, so that needs to be touched at some point. Okay, so I kind of want to get this sun on range. But again,
I prefer my equipment to make a bang.
screw it, we'll get the armor pen. Just because that and that is annoying, and then if he builds any armor, then it's just going to get ridiculous. I feel like, yeah, she's going for a Sonya next, so she'll end up with a little bit of armor as well.
I'm at my best.
So I'll have all that to contend with in order to actually do damage. At least Irelia looks like she's about to clean up, so that's nice.
Shut down.
Pentakill! GG.
Aced.
Too bad they got that dragon. Yeah, that's just Irelia doing Irelia things.
The ecstasy of opening night. Breathe in the atmosphere. My work asks questions, never has answers.
An enemy has been slain. Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
Wow, I should have been slower with that last hit. Probably could have taken him out.
I cannot be good. I must be perfection. Why?
Your team has destroyed a turret.
My client.
Let's actually go for that rift. Ah, it's too late now. Oh, too late now for that shit. Let's just do this.
1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. Art requires a certain cruelty. This art is a compulsion. I cannot resist it.
Shut down.
That was being pretty greedy of her.
Before the curtain goes up. No poet's words.
Big boy.
Craft.
It's just one of those games.
No value before me. I was paid to put on a killer show. In carnage, I bloom like a flower in the dawn.
Probably time to buy. Wow, 750. Feels bad moment. Yeah, I'll need that anyway, so let's grab that.
Justifies all actions.
That was a pretty clean quadra if you ask me. Might actually just do the team a favor and hit that. See if they've got vision.
Everyone wears a mask. I just chose to create my own.
An ally has been slain.
Champ.
Enemy has been slain. Shut down.
Yeah, hard champ. What's up? Free kill. To be honest, I should have just stuck back and then used my ult and then picked her off, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. So this is my next item, so she can't do that next time. I'll just hit her, then snare her, and then I can ult into her. Whereas this time I was trying to get some sort of CC, well, a hit onto her so I could get my W snare.
A spray of blood.
Yeah, almost.
My audience awaits.
You would steal that. You little thief.
Let's start the show.
Let's not try to clear that without any help. I will, however, try to take that. Fuck it. Don't chase, get objectives.
Has destroyed an inhibitor.
Read.
Has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret.
GG.
Victory!
So yeah, just play safe. Other than that obvious int kill that like int death that I did into that Syndra, I'd say it went pretty smoothly. Who we got? I mean, the Lux did right. The Aurelia though, that pentakill, oof, man, great shot calling after that. And I did the least amount of damage. That's a feels good moment. All I did was chaos. Third most speed though. That that party in bot lane was so painful though. Where yeah, so the Nautilus, when I was first going into him at like level 3 or something, and he just like 100 to 0 me on his own, that was annoying. And then that first blood they got on me because of that ignite that lasted a million years, that was annoying. And then the travel bot from mid and jungle into a 4v2 and then 3, where they killed us there. That was also annoying. And then on top of that, to finish it off, there was the TP from top and the ult from the jungle. That was annoying. But honestly, again, like it's silver. You just have to survive through all the garbage, and then all of a sudden their jungle goes 3-9 because he's making bad plays. And then their support, who's really strong early, goes 2-9 because he's being a greedy bastard. And he thinks that he can just do that all game. And then their top wasted their TP, and that allowed Irelia to get that spiral out of control. And he just couldn't catch up after that because, you know, better nerf Irelia. Yeah, so two decent games tonight. Frustrating at times. Could have been a lot nicer. But at least that one was a much, much quicker game. So it finished the game in 26 minutes, which is pretty good. Yeah. Uh, that that quadra though was pretty damn clean. Like bang, 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 and then Gale forced into another hit and cleaned up a Nocturne. Penta was interesting. I'd say it was kind of given to her, just because they dispositioned so much. And then what blew my mind is she fed after that one, and then she was greedy again, and then fed again. So two of her three deaths were just because she was so like amped up. So that was an 11,000 gold difference. Wow. Came back from a golden experience, lost at 15 minutes, and managed to get ahead at the end. Yeah, of course. After that quadro, it was big play. Got me pretty fed. So your golden experience diff at 15 was worse than your opponent. Yeah, that's understandable. Considering it's Kate with a Nor, I'm not surprised it was worse. So the CS diff at 10 and 15 was worse than hers, and then the EXP loss was apparently worse than hers as well. But the thing is that I had a cull, so I had at least an extra 100 gold from the cull, plus the extra 300 from when you finished the cull. So I had an extra 400 gold, which is essentially the equivalent of like what? Let's say 25 gold average per creep. You've got 4, 8, and then 16. So 16 creep, that's pretty good. So as much as I was like minus 18 on my from my opponent, I was still like only 2 behind. So I was still up there with her. And then I sold the cull, which gives me an extra portion of gold on top of that to be able to reinvest. Peppers around you, nice work, getting 12 kills and 5 assists. Yeah, your damage was lower than your opponent. Yeah, that's okay. Again, I was playing super safe. Hit level 6 after her. Yeah, no, I'm fully aware. I was behind on EXP. Destiny, you died a lot this game. You died 5 times and gave the enemy a lot of gold in the process. Yeah, but once I got that quadra, I didn't feed anymore. You died 2 times solo. Are you overextending? Well, that's because I got jumped. When there's a Nocturne, I can be almost under turret and he'll still blow me up. So we didn't get any Rift Heralds. Then again, no one really got a Rift Herald. I mean, Irelia probably could have gotten that, but then she would have probably been too distracted for that play. Secured a few dragons. We only secured one. The enemy team secured 3. Yeah, 4 of my 5 deaths were in lane because we just kept getting partied. Like, it was a party down bot and not in our favor. Yeah, so that's the thing. Yeah, what was she? How much did she feed? 5. So the same amount of feed. She had 2 more assists, but she was also 7 kills behind. So I had a massive gold lead on top of her at the end. Yeah, like 2.5K. Put my big boy pants on. So again, let's look at the turret damage. Pretty high, not top, but again, taking priority on those objectives, or on those turrets. Yeah, and all of my objective damage was on turrets. I didn't help with any dragons. I was too busy trying to catch up in CS and still remain viable in the game. So, damage taken. Yeah, second least. The support took the least, but by a smidgen. I did ally healing. Ah, yeah, from my heal. That's understandable. Damage taken, yeah, cool. So ally shielding, obviously the Lux. I didn't know that the Naught gave ally shielding. Yeah, Lock Up the Iron. Yeah, there you go. That's why. Um, and then I guess the vision score. I would have had decent vision score because of my plants. Yeah, I had a better score than like 5 people in the game. Their support was trying hard to make up for their lack of vision. One thing I definitely need to improve is to switch out my normal ward for the blue ward. Because I essentially end up putting myself in extremely dangerous situations pretty often because of that. Considering the game time, I had a pretty low CS. And again, that's another thing I need to improve. But again, like because of that party down bot, it was hard to keep up. That's essentially why I didn't help with any of the dragons, just because I was trying to keep up. So winning another 2 should put me on halfway through to silver 1. What is it that I need in order to get gold? Like 57% win rate or something? I'd essentially need to win like another 4 in order to get to silver 1, and then I'd have to win another 5 on top of that, and then another 2, I believe, or is it 3 out of 5? So 4, 5, 9, and then 12. So 12 more games I'd have to win in a row in order to just get gold. And that's purely because of the win-loss ratio. Like I had AFKs and I had people intentionally feeding in my promos. It's like League is trying to punish me. But yeah, it is what it is. So I think that's it for me tonight. I'm gonna head off. I need some sleep. I didn't get too much sleep last night, and I was pretty much a zombie at work today. Gladly, there was just mainly meetings, so it was doing that, and then I did some touch-ups and some fixes to bugs, and then just laid out the plans for a feature implementation. So cool. Didn't get to build. I only got half of my build. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I mean, once you get the Lord Dominic's going into the Nautilus and going into so the Noct didn't buy armor in the end, so I guess I can look past that. It is what it is. Yeah, the Syndra did buy her Zonya. The set for a yeah, he was going into a Thornmail. Bought his Bramble, but he wasn't at his Thornmail yet. But he got plated steel cap, so I definitely need it for that. And then obviously Nautilus is just gonna stack. He got cloth armor and locket, but he ended up grabbing the Mercury's treads. Funny considering there was the Fiddlesticks and the Lux that did AP damage. So if we actually look at the graphs and we turn off the damage there and do physical and magic, the majority of the damage was physical. Oh, actually, no, correction. It was pretty evenly spread, actually. Because Irelia did a good mix of magic damage on top of the physical damage. Yeah, interesting. They were a pretty well balanced team. And then the majority of their damage was physical, and then Nautilus essentially did no damage. Because Irelia was tanky enough, and Trinity is just a troll. He runs into a fight, they focus him, he ults, and then we can clean up. Whereas none of them have that potential other than their Syndra with the Zonya. And if she's in that situation, she's exposed and ready to be killed. So yeah, I'm just gonna polish off, probably close everything off and just get it ready for bed. Either way, thank you for joining in and participating in the channel. Hopefully I see you again and you can enjoy some more games with me. I think tomorrow, if I am on, I will be playing some Path of Exile. So we'll see how we go with that. I think Rapture will actually be on this time. I think he was probably tired from kids, and then obviously from work, and then from kids on top of that. So I don't blame him for not being on. Plus, I think there's also a patch for Path of Exile. There was an issue with the item linking in the game, and they admitted to that being a problem. That and another issue. So 10% of the player base is being kicked every time an item was linked. And then apparently the whole realm would shut down every now and then based on another error that was popping up. Uh, so yeah, that's obviously a hotfix that needs to happen. So I need to learn Z at some point. On champ. Yeah, so Path of Exile tomorrow if I am on, otherwise it will probably be happening on the, well, maybe the Friday. It depends on whether I'm here or I am off elsewhere in Queensland. Because it's going to be a fun weekend. I've got to go out and spend some time with the fam. So yeah, thank you for participating, and hopefully I see you again soon. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after, maybe the day after that, maybe next week. Either way, I'll be on shortly, and you don't miss me too much. Stay safe, guys, and have a great night.